If you look at this base, what do you think? Well, of course it's a furnace base, but different. Let me show you. This base is easily inhabitable for solos or maybe even duos. On top of that, it has peaks protecting the potential raid side of the doors, and the box storage is way more than you'll ever need. And you can even add a bed and a locker for fast respawning. I know you're probably not impressed, because for the base you of course need a furnace, right? This base has a small and cheap starter in which you can easily live until you have the furnace. So I say we get straight to the build tutorial. To start off the build, we're gonna make a simple furnace base. You do that by placing a 2x2 of twig foundations and then adding a total of 12 triangle foundations all around the base. And now as a starter you can build as many of these 3 triangles before even having the furnace. I recommend just having one with the tool covered in. For your start you can place stuff like a box or a workbench and a sleeping bag, and you'll easily get a start on there. Now for the entrance you can just build a normal airlock with walls that are sealed off where you can later add your roofs on, but I think everybody knows that that's pretty lame. So if you want to build a epic base with some peak downs, then I recommend placing the frames first, and then you can actually place triangle frames on top of there, and you can even make some peaks by doing half walls and low walls. Then add some half walls to jump on and peak down. It's a bit complicated to explain, but the video explains it pretty well. Now seal off your walls. Then after that place your furnace as far in one direction as possible. You can also have the furnace in the center, but that way you can't fit another oil refinery, which a lot of people don't know actually works. And if you place the furnace in one corner, you can place the oil refinery in another. And once you've placed them both, then you can place your roofs. And as a small tip, I don't think it works that you place the oil refinery first. I think the furnace has to be placed first, and after that the oil refinery. I recommend sealing this part off with 2 walls, and you can actually add a small box and a campfire on the triangle so you can loot while you are peeking. Now you can make your TC room pretty much how you want to. You can place a window, which I like to do because it adds some extra protection, or just a normal garage door, single door or double door, but of course add some boxes there too where your main loot will be stored. Now on one of the sides I really like to add a loot room with boxes and a workbench with maybe a campfire, with loads of large and small boxes. This just makes the box storage so much more, but as you can see later in the video, this may even not be necessary as there's a lot of space for boxes. If you really want to, you can add another loot room, but just do how you please. I really like to add a respawn point, so a bed and a locker, as this can just make PvP fights a whole lot better when you have fast respawns with a kid ready to go outside with. Now you can actually place a total of another 6 large boxes under these roofs on top of your loot rooms. This can be an extra addition if you don't have enough space. And now you can add even more boxes next to your furnaces if you have not enough space, but I think with the other placement you should. So that's all for the video for now. If you build the space, then please make sure to subscribe, because that would really help me out, and we're slowly approaching the 1k subs. And that would of course really mean a lot to me. But I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.